Hey guys, Zach with Blade HQ, and I am super stoked to show you my new knife. Spyderco Shaman. You guys voted and we listened.
So Zach needs a new knife. He's got 5 selections on the table. Now at the end of this video, we're gonna let you guys decide. We want to find the best knife for Zach.
I'm really interested in making some micarta scales. Ben had some old burlap laying around from like a family farm or something.
The burlap was from like an old coffee bag, like from Colombia.
Yeah.
So you have Colombian burlap.
Yeah.
It's the Colombian burlap shaman.
Took the burlap, cut it up, made it into, pressed it into some micarta, and I'm headed to my shop right now, and we're gonna mill it out and see if we can get these scales to work. So let's get over there. I'm super stoked. All right, so in order to get to where we're going, we got to know where we came from. So we take a look at what Spyderco's given us with the Shaman. These G10 scales, super rad, super nice. And as you'll notice, this is actually recessed inside there. And what Spyderco used was, a CNC machine, and you can see how tight that fits. What we have is a bunch of hand tools and a half good eye. So I went ahead, I pre-made a roughed out copy. So I pressed some canvas instead of some burlap, which is what we'll be working with today. And you can see it's rough. Center, there's not good centering here, but the key thing is we were able to make a half decent little replica there. So I'm really happy with how this turned out. Super excited to get working with it. First thing we're gonna do is square the burlap up, and then once it's squared, we're gonna start the milling process and see where the burlap gets us. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna calibrate our machine. And Spyderco does this, a professional technician punches in some very important coordinates, and then a very, very precise machine goes and makes those coordinates happen in real life on a sheet of G10. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna take this, and with my very precise eye, we are going to try to match the 2 depths up so that as we plumb down, we're making enough room for our handle to go into. There it is. So we milled that part out, and now what we're going to do is we're actually going to set the depth just a little bit more, probably close to a 1/16 or so, and mill this out here. All right, so next process now is we're going to mark some center holes. We're going to drill some holes, and then we're gonna use our old scales. Once we have center holes through here, we're gonna put the old scale on the outside, boom, give us our pattern to be able to knock out our new scales. Check it out, guys, it's almost a thing. We compare it to the original size, and then as you can see, we've got some sanding to do along here on the edges and knock a couple holes, but we're getting there. So we ended up just using this scale as our gauge right on top, and then pop, 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 put the holes over it just by clamping it by hand using the drill press. Getting excited, getting close. Very stoked with how it looks, very stoked with how it turned out. On to number 2. Well, we roughly got it together. As you can see, I still need to shape it, but shoot, for a dry run just to see if the thing will work, I think we got ourselves a set of micarta scales here. We're going to take it apart. Real stoked about that. But I am excited to get it on the sander, shape it up a little bit, and I think we got ourselves a knife. All right, well, there we are. We got the micarta scales made. Pretty stoked with it, actually. Overall, it turned out pretty decent. I mean, we've got some half-decent blade centering. There's kind of a little spacing issue on this side that I'm going to take a closer look at when I'm not freezing cold and it's not super late. But overall, it's not half bad. So there it is. There's some custom micarta scales for the Spyderco Shaman. We're gonna go show Ben the thing we made.
Yay.
We made a thing last night.
What did you make? Oh man. Is this my burlap I gave
That's
you?
the burlap you gave me.
I
Yep.
love it, man.
Yep.
This smells like hard work.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So let me ask you this, Zach. Did you learn more on this project, or was it more of like just a passion project?
Well, you always learn. You always learn. So yeah, I learned that.
Nicely done.
I wanted to show you something I've had in my pocket for the last little while. It's my Spyderco Shaman with the custom micarta scales. Just wanted to say thanks for all the votes. I'm really digging the knife and I hope you guys enjoy the video. The process was a lot of fun. Working with the burlap was definitely a bit of a bear. I don't know if I'd work with it again, but I'm actually really happy with the final product. If you guys like the videos, share, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff. You guys know the drill. And make sure to catch us on the next video. Thanks for everything.